The province has confirmed 16 schools across Alberta have already identified COVID-19 cases. One was at Ross Shepherd High School in Edmonton, where three classes of students had to be sent home. Vaughn Neff's son was one of those kids, and she joins us on the line this morning. Good morning, Vaughn.
Good morning.
So it was the second day of school, and you find out your son's not going back to class. How did you take that news?
It was a little bit unnerving, a little bit frantic, trying to put a bunch of things into place. So it was the best day.
When did you find out exactly?
About 8 a.m. Tuesday morning. So just as we were getting ready to set off getting ready for school, the school vice principal called us.
And basically said, don't come in today.
Yeah, basically conveyed the news and just said, we've had an exposure, positive case. You have to stay home for 14. Your son has to stay home for 14 days, and we'll get back to you this afternoon with how the actual classwork will go from home.
So, is he going to have to get a test, or how are you going to handle that?
Yeah, he's required to get it. He was required to get a test. The whole family went yesterday to do it, and we were told that could be up to 7 days because the lab is so booked,
right.
Backed up.
And then,
so,
will he have to stay home even if the test results come back negative?
Yes, unfortunately, that's the rules. If you are in a determined a close contact of a positive case, then even after a negative test, you have to stay home. So he won't be back to school till next Friday.
So what has it meant for your family?
It's just been kind of a roller coaster of both my husband and I have the privilege of staying home to work, so we both chosen that option so that the remote possibility that he's sick and then we're sick, that we're not spreading it on in our workplaces. We had to phone my youngest son's school and just make sure that he was allowed to attend. My son is trying out for AA hockey. That all came to an end, so we had to have consultations with the club about what that means.
Oh, man.
And it's unclear what that means. So it was just and then we were phoning, we had visits with grandparents last weekend, and although we were very careful, we wanted to make sure that they were aware. So it was a lot of phone calls and making sure all the things were in place, and following up again with the school about what's that going to mean for his schooling. And because he's in quartered semesters, that's a lot of school to take in a short period of time, because he's only taking 2 classes. So to miss a week and a half of school, in-person school, he's still doing school, is a lot. So.
Yeah. And that's a lot of worry, too.
Yeah, and I mean, those are all